Mark. Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms, and today on the channel we have a storm, a literal storm, weapons falling from everywhere. That's right, can you hear the thunder? It is time for the Valaverse Crimson Shadow gun box. And as I said, this is a storm of guns, the Valaverse Action Force Crimson Shadow 10 of guns. This has over 90 guns. This is less than $1 a gun, and there's more. There's magazines, there are muzzle flashes, there are 30 muzzle flashes in this, which is just phenomenal. It is really amazing. The attention to detail on these guns is amazing. It's not just one color, except for some exceptions, of course. There are some solid black ones, which is great, but many of them have actual detail and actual different colors on them. And it's just, wow. I mean, it's really great for when, you got a character and you're kind of looking at the weapon they were given and you're like, I don't know about that. And you have the opportunity to switch it out. Or, maybe you question a little bit about the gun, and so you just decide you want to do a better gun, so you give a new weapon. Or maybe you don't like the sci-fi-ness of a weapon, so you decide, let me get something more realistic. Let's face it, there's some guns that just have a poor design, but you can switch them out and get something kind of realistic and kind of nice, and actually that suits the character. And sometimes, your armies just are armed with weird guns, and bam, you just want something better. A lot of this happened to me a lot, where, you get a gun and it doesn't fit into the character's hands, so you get something that does. Or maybe another one is, maybe your character never got a gun, so now you can give him a gun. And that's always a good thing, right? Let's face it, there have been a lot of, in the 112 scale lines, there have been a lot of questionable weapons choices. And now you can remedy those. And that's kind of fun. And of course, maybe you got a heavy weapons guy who, might need something a little more practical. That's always good too. So yeah, for $80. Now keep in mind, I've seen some companies charge $5 and $10 for a single gun. For $80, you get 98 weapons, 48 interchangeable magazines, and 30 muzzle flashes. That comes in a collectible tin, a collector's tin. And man, my mom was all about tins when I was a kid. That was like this big thing around Christmas time was get a tin, get a tin, get a tin. You get a tin from somebody, and it was the greatest thing in the world. Didn't matter what was in it. As long as it was a nice tin, that's what mattered. And this just has more guns than you can shake a stick at, really. It's wonderful. It's really wonderful. Look at all these weapons. I mean, this is just amazing, the number of weapons you get with this. More weapons than you could shake a stick at. Yeah, I did that on purpose. And okay, I have to admit, I really dig muzzle flashes. This is something when, I was a kid, you couldn't even imagine. We didn't have muzzle flashes for our guns. I mean, we didn't even have them 10 years ago. And these things just really enhance your figures, enhance the way they look. And you can do action scenes with them. You can just pose them in dynamic poses. It makes it look even more dramatic. Or you can just do it on a display and make it look like a really cool display. It's really freaking awesome what you can do with these muzzle flashes. I mean, it makes even a mundane character look kind of fantastic. It's really, really nice. I mean, it's almost 30 muzzle flashes alone might be worth it. And I mean, I'm sure there's some company out there charging $80 for a set of muzzle flashes. You know, I mean, that's one of those things. But I do think you add those muzzle flashes to your figures and to your displays, it really enhances your display or your figures or whatever. It's really nice. It's really something wonderful and great, and really, it just makes the set even more worth it. I know I'm going to use the tin for storing all those extra hands that we get from Valaverse figures. I mean, I love the hands, but let's face it, you can't use 8 hands at once. So that's a good place to put them. And it's just a nice tin. It's really solid, really nice, looks great. And plus, I thought it would make a nice backdrop here for these figures. I mean, I really can't say enough about this. I can't review every single gun that's in this pack, but man, there are so many good guns. It's just great. And I'm late to the party on this because I've been playing catch up on Action Force. So, you know, hey, cut me some slack, but I really love this tin. 5. If I could give 5.5 stars, I would, but I have that strict rule, as I am not Dave Meltzer, who sets up a scale and then knocks it down. No, not going to do that. Okay, I mean, if you can get it, get it. It's worth it, believe me. And thank you for watching Infinite Realms and putting up with my rambling on this one. Have a great day.